What have you got? Can't be winfluenza.
Oh, yeah, it's certainly not influenza.
Yeah.
Lose fluenza? Learn fluenza. Does that work?
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah.
Learn fluenza.
You poor thing.
I know. It's just one thing after the other. One itis after the other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Valvoline. Have a great call, mate.
You too, mate.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks. Welcome to Win, Learn or Draw, a West Tigers podcast, because the Tigers never lose. They either win or they learn. And occasionally they draw.
Occasionally.
Yeah, very occasionally. Geez, draw would be nice, wouldn't it?
A draw would be lovely right now.
Welcome to the show. Obviously a big learn for the boys on the weekend against the old foe, the Penrith Panthers, at the 10th. We'll get into that in a minute. Mort's going to give us his 30-second summary of that game. But before we do, just a couple of things to plug off the top. Waka Noodles sponsorship drive at Waka Noodles. AU, thank you so much for all the people who've jumped in the comments so far. It's been an overwhelming response, just putting a bit of pressure on those guys to come to the party and sponsor the show. Obviously a proud sponsor of the 05 jerseys as well.
Yes. I've actually got a bit of a hook and tease right now, but later in the show I'll be doing a best of the comments because there's been some absolute rippers.
Oh, great.
So across about the last 3 or 4 Waka Noodles posts, the students of the game have rallied and commented as much as they can and tagged us in there. So it's really, really good to see. Shout
out to SnackReviews_Oz as well.
Yes.
I might read the comments that we exchanged with her as well.
Please, that'd be
She was a little bit confused, but she's on board now with kind of what we're going after. But of course, give us a follow on Instagram, subscribe to the YouTube, Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star review on the Apple Podcast as well. We're on the race to 2005 YouTube subscribers. We're currently a little bit over halfway there, which is fantastic. Obviously smashed through the 2005 Instagram followers a couple of weeks ago, which is why we released these limited edition hats. Geez, we've been getting a bit of heat to do more hats, haven't we?
Oh, there is serious momentum building.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never seen a bigger uptake of hat love in my life.
If you thought Waka Noodles was under the pump to sponsor this podcast, we're not far behind in terms of being under the pump to release more of these hats.
Honestly, the inbox is just lighting up.
Yeah, absolutely. The switchboard is full. They're fantastic. Just the nice little attention to detail of the classic logo there. And then, of course, the little Top 16 Productions logo sitting on the back. So make sure if we do them, you get involved because the first ones absolutely flew.
They flew out the door, Hammy. And Top 16 Productions is quite an elusive company as well. They don't put their logo on many things.
They don't just slap it on anything.
No. So these are limited editions. So yeah, there's none left. I don't know if there will be more, maybe. But I mean, people are calling for it, so maybe in the next.
Hey, if you want them, keep calling for it. Same as Wok, if you want them to sponsor the show, which we would love to do. Just let them know and let us know if you want some more hats.
It'd be cool if we could do like a combo buy, packet of noodles and a hat.
Well, I mean, balls in Waka Noodles court there, isn't it?
That's true.
If they want to come to the, if they sponsor the show, we're doing more hats.
Noodles in their bowl.
There, I said it.
Yeah, okay. Good.
Yes, of course, share any of our stuff as well over the socials makes a big difference to the overall show. But without further ado, it was a pretty brutal lesson on the weekend. But Mort, I'm going to give you, if you can give us your best 30-second summary of what went down at the 10th on Saturday. Your time starts now.
They say 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in soccer, and from what I could see on Saturday night, this also applies to the wonderful game of rugby league. The Tigers went into an old-fashioned catfight against 4-time premiers, the Penrith Panthers, and came out second best. Trying to beat the Panthers at their own game is like trying to beat a shark in deep water. It's like trying to defeat the Witch King of Angmar when you were simply a man, or like trying to beat Obi-Wan Kenobi when he has the higher ground. It's just not going to happen. But I feel that was our final lesson of the year, appropriately given to us by our Jedi Master, and the young Padawan Tigers are now ready to fight the dark side, aka the wooden spoon. Onward and upward, top 16, here we come.
Like it, 46 seconds, but there was stuff in that 30-second summary that had to be said.
100%.
And so eloquently put as well. Shout out to all the Star Wars fans. Big crossover there with the Win, Learn or Draw fandom as well.
Bit of a Lord of the Rings mention in there as well. The Witch King of Angmar, as you might know, is Sauron's kind of right-hand man. Could be defeated by no man, but was eventually defeated by a woman. So,
thanks for the context, because I actually haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
Well, we have a 9-hour movie session coming up, because you have to see that.
Maybe Win, Learn or Draw off-season, we review Lord of the Rings. But no, fantastically put. Who would Ivan Cleary be in the West Tigers Star Wars universe? Someone who
Palpatine, I would say.
Yeah.
The Emperor who kind of...
abandoned us and...
Yeah. Kind of came across... Was there someone who came across good at the start and then turned... Oh, Darth Vader.
Yeah. Darth Vader. And he had a son as well who, wanted to be one of the greats of all time.
True. That is exactly accurate.
Yeah.
So Ivan Cleary, Darth Vader, a.k.a. Anakin Skywalker.
Yep.
And Nathan is Luke. And who's Jet? Jet Cleary.
Jet Cleary. Did he have a...
Jar Jar Binks.
No, he's good, Jet Cleary. Apparently, Guru was saying absolutely killing it at the moment in the in New South Wales Cup.
I saw with Tanner Boyd's elevation to first grade.
Yeah. There's Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
He's all right, Tanner Boyd. I don't mind him.
He is. He's in good areas.
But enough about the Warriors. Disappointing game on the weekend. Very tough sell. I was obviously away at a Bucks in Adelaide. Very tough sell to get a few people to stick around the TV and continue watching that while there was, beers to be had and all that sort of stuff.
You and the crew would have enjoyed the first 20 minutes though, right?
First 20 minutes was fantastic.
And us to get that lead. And I can't stress this enough. We were leading. We were beating the Penrith Panthers, 4-time premiers, at one point in that game.
Should have parked the bus, shouldn't we?
I kind of think we did.
Trusted our defence.
We kind of did.
Yeah. I was actually summing this game up, trying to explain it yesterday to a few people. It actually reminded me a little bit of Happy Gilmore too. Okay. First 50 minutes, there was actually a bit of potential, a bit of excitement was building. And then, the rest of it, underwhelming, a little bit confusing, and you just asking yourself when it was going to end.
So both of these pieces, I think that is the most accurate description of the game that I've heard thus far.
Yeah.
Both of those pieces of content I consumed in two parts.
Yep.
So the Tigers game I actually listened on the radio as I was coming home from the Beer Footy Food Festival, which I'll touch on in a second, but I listened to the radio and I was like, this sounds like a cracking game.
Yeah.
Tigers are really up for the wrestle. And then... Or the crocodile roll. And then when I got upstairs and started watching on Fox, I was like, hold on a second, this isn't the game that I was just listening to. And we got absolutely steamrolled for the next 60 minutes. Happy Gilmore 2, I watched the first hour, and then I was like, I'm going to go to bed. And I was like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then I tuned in for the last hour and a half, and I was like, what is going on?
They just got too weird, didn't they?
Way too weird. Way too weird.
Yeah, not necessarily spoiler alert, but it's just too fanciful.
I think if anything, we're giving people a service.
Some big laugh out loud moments in the first hour.
Oh,
I was full of hope.
Cameos were great,
and I thought the Suns had some really funny moments at the start. Yeah, some great cameos.
One of them's a wrestler on AEW.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but one of my mates I was watching it with did point that out.
Yeah,
but shame that it kind of dropped off. What would you give it out of 10? Out of 05, what would you give it?
How many stars? 05 stars. I would give it. It's 2.5. Okay.
I reckon that's fair.
Yeah.
Because initially I was thinking 3.
Yep.
Because the first 60% of it was pretty good, but you can't let yourself down like that at the end.
No.
So I'll give it 2.5.
And what about the game?
Oh yeah, the game. Yes. Well, look, I thought they ripped in and had a bit of a crack, but I always felt like even though they were ripped in, even when the score was slightly in our favour, we were always on the back foot. Penrith were doing a lot of defending in our half. We were never able to get down that. It was probably once or twice Taylor May got held up over the line once, but beyond that, it was basically one-way traffic. They were so in control. It was very Penrith-like.
Yeah.
They really ground. It was like when they were in their pomp last year, which they've got back to now.
Yep.
They were just grinding us down, playing on their terms, wearing us out. And then when they did that in both halves, the back end of those halves, they just went try. Really put us to the sword. So
yeah, no, exactly. And then I know Benji in the press has said we matched them for the first 20 minutes, but then we just couldn't keep going.
Yeah.
I think there's been numerous good football brains saying don't try to beat Penrith at their own game.
Yep.
Like the Bulldogs play a similar style of footy as well, and they can kind of strangle teams out of the game. And I feel like the West Tigers probably aren't at that quality yet to be able to pull off a strategy like that. So to see us in the second half and like you said, not get out of our own half, honestly, I don't know what the possession stats were, but we got absolutely outmuscled in every facet of that game.
Yeah.
And it didn't even look like scoring a try in that second half.
Yep.
And Penrith just, didn't get out of second gear.
Yeah.
And hit 36 points. So.
They're now $5.50 to win the comp, Panthers.
Crazy.
After being last at the start of...
We should have all seen this coming.
I know, legit.
Like, how did we write them off? They were last in round 12, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
That is incredible.
Yeah, and they're in it. You know, they've been able to do what a lot of people are like. Oh, even if they scrape into the finals, they're not going to be able to do what they normally do, where they freshen guys up and rest them.
Yeah.
And over the last few weeks, they have. They rolled them through. Unfortunately, they were all back for this game.
Yeah.
But you know, even Liam Martin came off the bench and stuff. You know, they are humming at the moment. So I still think if they win this year, it'll be their best win. But I think they're every chance. They're in probably the top. They're probably in the top 2 form teams of the comp right now.
Yeah. I think most like power rankings or ladder predictor kind of things have Penrith at about 2 behind the Raiders, maybe, or the Dogs.
Yep.
Any bright spots for the Tigers for you? I thought Tito Taruva had a pretty good game.
He ripped in.
He just tried his absolute guts out, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And, you know, Benji called him out in the presser as being he's been fantastic since he's gone to fullback. Although I did say Buller probably back this week. So mate, Tito goes back to the wing, which honestly, I can't wait for that. Look, other bright spots. I thought Taylor May was fantastic again. 2 weeks in a row. He probably looked our most likely, you know, with the ball in hand. So I thought he had a real rip. Apart from that, look, I don't think too many blokes had their best game for us over the weekend. Terrell May, I thought they worked him over as well. They made him make, you know, 50 tackles. So not a lot of teams have done that this year, and they probably limited his impact as well.
Tied him out.
But a bit of a tough day at the office for most of the boys.
Kind of a less said about that, the better.
Yeah.
And you know, like we said last week, and at the start of the year, probably write that off as a lesson early doors and just move on.
Yeah.
I don't think that was very winnable from the start, and I don't think even the win, learn, or draw crystal ball predicted a win last week.
No.
So what I honestly say, and when we went through the draw last week, and I'm very hopeful of this, is that we win the majority of our games remaining.
Yeah.
Because if we do that and we finish top 12-ish, then it's been a really successful season. Obviously, we've already had more wins in the last 3 years, so, I mean, that's a success in itself.
Yep.
If we can jag even 3 wins and go home with 10 wins at the end of the season, like, how good's that?
Absolutely. Well, let's have a look at this run home, shall we? Who we got obviously we got Galvin Bowl this weekend, which we'll touch on a little bit later.
Yep.
Then we got a bye. Love one of those this point of the year.
Oh, Moses M.
To freshen us up. Third and final Moses M.
Great.
Then we go to the 12th Allianz, where we host the Manly Sea Eagles.
I'm really looking
and we know,
forward to
like
that.
when we were there the other week, we put a hurting on the traditional custodians of that stadium, the Sydney Roosters. So
correct.
I'm very confident there. Then we're back to the 8th. We've got the Cowboys. I mean, we know what happens there. Do we have to draw you a diagram, people?
No, we don't have to.
One of the best nights of our life.
Yep.
A little bit concerned about GIO Stadium in round 26, if I'm brutally honest.
That's fine.
But then we go up to Seabus Super against the old foe, the Titans, who we smashed the other
showdown.
week. Yes.
Showdown.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 3 very winnable games there, a bye, and I think the boys lift against the Dogs this weekend, but we'll touch on that later. So, look, I'd be confident we can pick up another couple of wins
I agree.
To round out the year. Yep.
Mate, got to touch on the Tom Jenkins Award for player who some reason plays like Jonah Lomu when he plays the Tigers. You never guess who wins this
Well,
week.
this could be interesting because the man himself was playing on the weekend.
Yeah, so the Tom Jenkins Award goes to Tom Jenkins.
How good.
Well done, Tom.
Yeah.
Back-to-back winner against the Tigers now.
Yep.
We'll send you a packet of Waka noodles in the mail.
If and when they sponsor the show, yep.
If and when they sponsor the show.
Yep.
Might have to be Mega Rang if we don't get a sponsor.
Yep.
But well done, Tom.
Yeah, well deserved.
Recipient. Milky.
So he obviously scored a try, 168 metres, 55 post contacts. He killed it. I would have honourable mentions as well to Dylan Edwards. He ran 322 metres.
Jeez, he played well.
Just absolutely tore it up. I thought he was outstanding as well.
Yep.
Look, there was a few blokes that had a day out. Lindsay Smith was good as well. But
yeah, Lindsay Smith was fire.
Very hard to go past the bloke that the award's actually named after.
Yeah, I think that was the kind of
that was probably the clincher
angle
for him.
we were going for there.
Yeah.
Now, Waka Noodles have not jumped on board yet, but we do have 2 spicy play of the weeks I saw. So, you want to run us through your one?
Well, can I take the first one?
Yes, that's you.
That's me.
Yeah.
So Tim David doing a clause out celebration. So I'm sure we've all been glued to the T20 series over in the West Indies.
Yes.
Tim David, 102 not out off 37 rocks in Game 3 the other day.
Fastest ever?
I think fastest ever. Yeah. Remarkable hitting.
Yeah.
And when he reached the ton, got his claw out.
Yeah.
Big West Tigers fan. Who knew?
Have we solidified that fact that he is a West Tigers fan?
I mean, actions speak louder than words, don't they? So he did the celebration that they've been doing all year.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, so the bloke that was, obviously born in Singapore, I think.
Yes, he was.
Represented Singapore, then the Hurricanes, now killing it in franchise cricket. Big West Tigers fan. So,
oh mate, it was so good to see. And we were talking about it the other day with a couple of Melbourne compatriots who weren't sure what it was, and I had to educate them.
Yep.
So
that's what we're here for.
Educating is a big part of this show. So, yeah, I ran them through some of the best Tiger Claw celebrations or Claws Out celebrations from this year, and they were like, oh, this all makes sense now. Tim David, big West Tigers fan.
Which is great to see. So well done to him, and good luck. I think they're going for a whitewash to finish the series at time of recording in about an hour and a half.
Yes, so 3 test victories and 5 T20 victories.
Yeah,
Good way to go into the upcoming summer, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, even we've got South Africa and India before we have matches as well.
We do. Hell of a summer. So hopefully Tim can get his claw out again a little bit later this morning.
Yes, very excited for that. And my spicy play of the week was Terrell May's press conference. Obviously having a dig at Appy because he signed the week gone by, which is absolutely fantastic.
How good was that?
Yeah. Yeah, I know we were a little bit, probably like 1% worried that we were like, hold on, we've let Talon Silva go and we haven't signed Appy. But Richo and Benji were like, don't worry, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. And he didn't. And he's signed now for another 2 years, I believe.
Yes, till the end of 2028. So,
unreal.
Well, we've got him for 3 years now. How good's that?
Oh, mate, it's so good. And he's the heart and soul of the club and will be for the next 3 years, which 100%. Is great to see.
And how good, I'll tell you one little silver lining out of the weekend. His fresh bleached hair.
Oh.
Looking fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's
just
a man who had just signed a big contract.
That's right.
He's like, I'm
bit
gonna
of
do whatever
disposable income. Let's do something fun with it.
Yeah. You go to the same barber that you do?
I don't think so. I don't think I'm quite. I certainly don't have that sort of haircut in me yet.
Would you, if we made the top 16, would you consider it?
Well, I think we're basically there now, so I'm not prepared to go.
What about top 8 next year?
Top 8 next year, I'll think long and hard about it.
Okay.
I'm a little bit terrified about my hair particularly. It's already very dry. If I was to do something like that, would it ever go back to its original state? That's my concern. If I can get some guarantees around that, I'll have a good look at it.
We'll talk to a hair technician.
It's a hell of a look.
It's a hell of a look.
You got to be able to pull it. I don't think I can pull it off like that.
You got the dark beard though. That would look good with the blonde hair.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, trust me.
You might have taught me around.
Terrell May's press conference, he obviously said that the everyone else is poor now because all the money went to Appy.
Yep.
And he said, we'll have to eat noodles. And I can't directly say that he, because I listen to the Mayday podcast, so I'm assuming that Terrell listens to the Win, Learn or Draw podcast.
We should collab, guys.
Honestly, and I think this was a bit of a roundabout way to get Walker on board.
Nice.
The Win, Learn or Draw podcast.
Thank you,
We'll have to eat noodles. Didn't specifically call out a brand. The opportunity was there to have that statement sponsored. So Walker, noodles in your bowl, guys.
Well said. Love it. And kudos to Terrell there.
Yes.
Just for fighting the good fight. That's what it takes, guys. If you get a little platform to just, subtly apply the pressure to Walker Noodles, take it.
Thank you, Terrell. Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yep.
Hey, let's get into the set of 6. Good news. I know we're on a tight 60 today.
Yep.
We've already covered tackle 1.
Well, we have, I was just going to compare the Panthers Tigers going to Happy Gilmore 2.
It was a great comparison.
I did that a little bit earlier. So if you want to hear that, just go back to when we just spoke about the game a little bit earlier off the top. Let us know in the comments as well. What did you think of, firstly, Happy Gilmore 2 generally?
Yeah.
And then, was that analogy suitable for the game? I think it was. As I said, there was some, there was a few moments there where you thought we got something here, both for the movie and for the game. But then unfortunately, the longer it went, the more disappointing.
Got a bit tough at the end.
It got. Some nice cameos though, again in both games, but the game and the movie. But let us know in the comments anyway your thoughts on the two of them.
Please, please. Would love to hear. Would you rather watch the Panthers Tigers for 2 hours or Happy Gilmore 2 for 2 hours? Because that's
actually that's an interesting one. What would you rather do?
Basically, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore 2. I think I probably would as well, to be honest.
Tackle 2, Jock Madden.
Yes.
He signs with the club. West Tiger number 244.
The strap.
The strap. I can't believe he got a mention last week of the Win, Learn or Draw podcast, and then all of a sudden, pen to paper.
We are agenda setters. We are needle movers here at this show. Obviously, Jock's a big fan of the show, and thought, you know what, I want to be part of that again. So
I want to manifest this. Then let's. How about Payne Haas?
Yeah.
I really like Payne Haas.
Me too. I think he looked fantastic in orange, white, and imagine just to reunite Payne Haas and Strap back
Strap
together
could be in his ear.
in the same.
Strap, if you're listening, get in Payne Haas's ear, get
Yep.
him down the club.
Absolutely.
Love to have, Terrell May and Payne Haas as the front rowers.
How about that?
We'd dynasty.
We could do what Laurie Daly refused to do. See how that goes.
I think this signing is all about depth, right? Like, we've got our halves pretty much set. And forget, we got Kurt Falls in there. Reggie's playing halves at the moment, and Christian Mapalangi. Mapalangi, thank you. So we've got a bit of depth there, but Jock comes in and fills at that depth even more.
Yep.
He's quoted as saying he's excited to play for Benji.
Yep.
So obviously he was here pre-Benji, or maybe like in the transitional period. He's a Scone Thoroughbreds junior, so they breed him tough out there, Hammy.
They do.
Yeah.
We have always said that on this show.
Yep, we are big Thoroughbreds fans.
Yep.
Both the animal and the footy club.
Football club. Yep.
He's been nominated for the I think this is a big point. He's been nominated for the 2025 Ken Stephen Medal.
That's for the kind of community impact.
Just the good guys in league.
Yeah, that's good.
Hindy won a fair few back in his day.
Yes.
But basically they're for players that do good deeds outside of footy. So use their own time to help community. So he does fortnightly trips to the Queensland Children's Hospital. That's among other community involvement.
Yeah, yeah.
So these are the type of guys we need around the club.
Yeah, we do.
Moving forward is people that are just good people, because Benji is a good person and he needs people like him around. So
that's right. He's big on that.
I think it's a good signing. I'd say we got him for chips. So yeah, very, very happy with this. And
welcome back, Strap. Make him feel welcome.
welcome back, Strap.
Yeah.
Could be the name of the show.
Yeah.
Tackle 3. I do want to do a roundup of the comments on the Waka Noodles post.
Fantastic. And thanks again to everyone who got involved, just to put the pressure on. Keep them coming, though. Don't rest on your laurels. We want to see more comments on Waka Noodles content just to apply the pressure. But, you've got a bit of a highlights so far. Yeah,
I do. So Waka had a post that said, tastes just like the street food in Korea and takes less than 10 minutes to cook. It was a tteokbokki. Tom Moss jumped on. Yum. I reckon this would almost pip Adam Dewey's 18th minute penalty goal for a win, learn or draw spicy play of the week. The real Gezmang, the boys from Win, Learn or Draw Pod love a 10-minute meal. They also love a spicy play of the week. And then Peter Lim, 80, almost as spicy as the controversial ball rolling of Penrith. Don't you think, Win, Learn or Draw Pod? So lots of great comments coming through on the most recent post.
Yep.
Just one more to wrap it up as well. Ryan Stevenson, 34, was recommended to try Waka Noodles by Win, Learn or Draw Pod. So we are building their customer base, which is exactly what they want us to do.
Hello.
Now I know why you're the number one wet noodle in the country. 3 likes on that post. That comment, sorry.
That's a landslide. That's undeniable engagement. What's the hold up?
What is the hold up? So I did, Snack Reviews Oz did let us know that we should just slide in the DM. So I did. I basically just said to Waka, the time has come.
Yeah.
The people have spoken.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We haven't got a response, but I just wanted to let you know that.
Yeah, I like it. And also, I can see one here from Russ Johnson as well, which I think just goes to show the impact that we're having here. At Win, Learn or Draw, thank you, boys, for educating me on Australia's #1 wet noodle brand. I had no idea who or what they were until I started listening to you, boys. At Waka Noodles, do what KO says and get on board. Great point. And also, if KO's watching as well and you want to sponsor us,
get on board. Yeah,
please reach out.
Yes.
Practice what you preach.
That's right.
Some great comments there. Thank you for those. Bit of confusion because I think the initial one we shouted out last night was Snack Reviews _Oz. They did a collab with Waka Noodles, and we thought, well, if they're doing one, why can't we, be treated the same?
100%.
A lot of people, thank you for responding to the call to arms, started commenting on her post. So she just hit us up and said, hey, can you please explain all the comments on my post about you and Waka, laughing face, rolling on the floor, laughing face emoji. So she's a bit confused, but she is seeing the funny side off the top. I kind of went on to explain, hi, and we're a West Tigers fan podcast. One of our jersey sponsors in 05, when we won the comp, was Waka Noodles. We have a segment called Waka Noodles Spicy Play of the Week, where we highlight the best Tigers play each week and have been trying to get Waka on board all year. A few of our listeners have hit them up on Instagram and Facebook, asking them to reply to us. We saw you are living our dream, doing a collab with Waka Noodles, and we spoke about it on the podcast this week. Hope that provides a bit more context. She said, "Thank you for the context. Your followers certainly listen. Good luck." So thanks for the support, and sorry for the initial confusion. There, I think is the message. Overall.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, she'll send a post-campaign report to Waka Noodles and be like, "Look at the engagement I got on this."
Have a look at
post."
this.
So we're helping you. You're helping us. It's a great collab.
Yep. Now help us. Let's go. Yep.
Yeah, great stuff. I honestly love the fact I had a really good tummy chuckle looking through those comments, being like,
It's great stuff.
How good are our students?
Yeah.
Just jumping on and doing that.
They're fantastic. How long do you reckon
in
we
their own
spent
time.
talking about Waka Noodles on this episode today?
Oh, a long time.
10,
You're going to invoice them?
12 minutes or so, do you reckon?
Yeah, I reckon.
How many podcasts do you reckon is doing that, speaking about Waka Noodles for 12 minutes?
None.
Yeah.
We're going to be the first.
Yep.
Can't wait for it to happen.
Could be 13 or 14 minutes if you... Anyway.
Tackle 4,
Yes.
Reggie Wrap.
Yep.
So the Magpies won again. Beat the North Sydney Bears, old foes.
We in the top 8 now?
We're ninth.
Where we belong.
We're like
That'd be nice.
Love sitting in ninth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Solomon Fatape had a good game, made a big line break. He's looking a bit chunkier than he used to.
Okay.
So maybe that's but again, that depth. We talk about that depth.
Yes.
Lobby playing at fullback. Scored a
Okay.
try.
Is there anything he can't do?
He looks like a natural footy player, hey?
Yeah.
Like big, tall, rangy. I think he just needs a few more reps in Reggies and then ready for first grade. Luke Laulii scored.
Nice.
Collared, kind of like Craig Smith, 1999
yeah.
grand final areas.
Okay.
So we scored out wide, missed that kick from out wide, but got one from in front, additional, and that's what won us the game, 24-22.
Yeah, good.
So we're now in ninth. Big game this week against Canberra, who are eighth. So that'll be at Lidcombe. 2 p.m.
4-point game, they call those.
Well, they're ahead by 1 point. Oh, yeah, 4 points. Yeah. Yep. So very important.
Because the repercussions. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll get us into the 8 if we win that at the pointy end of the season.
Yep.
So that'll be at Lidcombe, 2 p.m. on Saturday. So
Nice.
if you're not got anything on, you head down there.
Yep.
Which is also a double header. Jersey Flegger playing the Raiders as well.
Beforehand?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
good.
big day out at Lidcombe Oval this week.
Nice.
And the NRLW team learned again 4 lessons in a row. Almost a full day of school for the girls. 20-16 at Shark Park.
Yep.
Can we just shout out Caitlin Turnbull, Malcolm's granddaughter?
Yeah. Got my vote.
A double, and she is leading the NRLW try scorers.
How good's that?
With 6.
And we haven't won a game.
We haven't won a game. She is rapid, mate. She has wheels on that
Yep.
right wing. So
That's giving me, remember, that's probably like Nathan Merritt vibes once upon a time. Remember the Rabbitohs would never win, but he'd always be up the top of the try
even
scorers.
AJ as well.
AJ's
200 plus tries. And
Yep.
only seen a little bit of success. So
Yeah.
Caitlin Turnbull is our AJ. They are in 11th. They're 0-4, but the Raiders they're having a hard time.
Okay.
They're in all sorts. They're in 12th. So we're second last,
Yep.
which is great.
Yeah.
Top 11. Here we
Top
come.
11. How good.
Top 11. Here we come.
Yeah. All right. Nice. Well, there's some green shit. That was at least
Can
a
I
close.
just go off there and blow my nose for a second?
You can, mate. No dramas.
Do you want a pad? For
I'll
a
just pad for you. It's good to see though that that's not a complete obliteration. The girls are in the mix there, 20-16, had their chances, and we've got a Caitlin Turnbull at the top of the try scorers. So, it's not all doom and gloom at this stage of the season. Hopefully a couple of wins not too far away. I also saw Kezzy Apps ran over 200 metres.
Wow.
On the weekend, outstanding, hell of a night.
She's a machine.
Yeah.
And a deserved captain of the NRLW team. Thanks for that, by the way. Thanks for
Hey,
having
my
me.
pleasure. No dramas at all.
I felt like I was suffocating.
Yep. Well, we certainly don't want that on the show. Tackle 5, most important tackle. It is probably a little bit of a look ahead at the game on the weekend.
Yes.
We've got Galvin Bowl coming up. I think we can say it now because we had that challenge where we couldn't say it for 2 weeks, and then our loyal listener said he'd get a Lockie Galvin haircut.
Yeah.
Bowl cut, which we're still waiting for, by the way.
Wham.
When are we going to get that done?
5007, I think.
Yeah. We should actually tee
He did
up.
say something. Let me look up.
Yeah, that's
So,
fine.
the game this weekend.
Yes.
How are you feeling?
It's at the 10th. Oh, look, I was probably, and we discussed this in the orange room before, I probably had a similar feeling heading into last weekend's game where I thought the boys would lift, a lot of them because they were playing their old club. I just think the fact that, this ended badly when he left and went to the club, There's a lot of hard feelings. There's a lot of rumours. Apparently, when he addressed the team, people were turning their backs or laughing, all this sort of stuff. I just reckon there will be an extra level of venom in this one, where I think the boys actually will lift for it. A little bit terrified about how good the Dogs played last week, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah, that was Manly.
Yeah, that's true.
Manly away.
Yeah. And it was their old boys' day, for the Dogs.
Oh, that do you know what? That jersey.
Jeez.
That
slapped hard.
Oh.
And the sponsor integration as well, it almost looked like it was, straight out of 1995.
Very selfless from Laundry Hotels to let their logo be changed, the Hyundai logo from 1995.
Love it when sponsors do that.
Oh, honestly, it was like the whole day. I walked around Surrey Hills in the morning. It was full of Dogs fans, which is quite rare.
Yes, yep.
And the buzz I watched on telly.
The Rothfield.
The Rothfield around the stadium was absolutely humming. You could hear it from Waterloo, Hammy. Yeah. It was, that's the Dogs are on fire at the moment.
They are.
But this is a bit of a hook and tease. Wait till you hear my top 05.
Oh, okay.
Revenge games.
Yeah, good.
We lift.
Topical.
That's a bit of a tease, but we lift. Let me just say that.
Yeah, so okay, nice.
The writing is on the wall for Lockie Galvin that he's going to waltz into Combank thinking he's king of the footy, king of the rugby league, but I think he's going to learn.
Yeah, he's no Latu Fainu.
Latu obviously probably not hooked, but we need a little bit of change happening. Dewey obviously went in the halves.
Yeah.
Dewey probably our best player over the last 1-2 months. And we probably did look a little bit better when Dewey went in the halves on Saturday night. But I think Latu's ready to fire, and this is the game that'll set him.
Well, I just think this is, he's up against the bloke whose spot he has essentially taken and who he had to sit behind for quite a while. Yep. So he played so well against the Chooks a couple of weeks ago. If he can get back to that style of footy, running. Denon spoke about it a bit yesterday as well. Just make sure, just get a couple of runs under your belt. Yeah. He's a little bit timid. I mean, very tough when we got completely dominated the other day. Things have too much impact.
It wasn't really an opportunity, was there?
Hopeful that it goes a little bit better this week. So, looking forward to it. I will be out there. Thank you to Langy for sorting me out with a couple of tickets. You obviously will be overseas.
Yeah, I'll actually be in the air. So if I can get some Wi-Fi, and I'm assuming United Airlines show West Tigers games.
Why wouldn't they, really?
It's the West Tigers section, win, learn or draw YouTube.
Yeah.
Vodcasts and also just live Tigers games. That'd be perfect.
Well, I might leave that to you as our win, learn or draw partnerships manager. Just try and get that included as part of the in-flight entertainment maybe for next season.
100% leave it with me.
Yeah,
easy.
I'll
speak to the pilot.
So you obviously will be out of town, but my hot date will be Matty. He'll be joining me.
Yes.
Just to get a bit of a taste. Obviously, the Rabbitohs aren't in the top 16 at the moment. Just to get a bit of a taste of what it's actually like to experience a team that's in the top 16.
Sure.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice for him to see some decent halves as well playing, and also some strong forwards. Yeah. And a good coach. That was going to be my next point. So, thoughts, Matty?
Oh, and not only that, maybe just a full 17 of players that I actually know.
Oh, yeah.
Souths are running out with names that I've never heard of week to week these days. So, pretty etch.
Well, look forward to having you with us, mate. Hopefully you enjoy it, but hopefully the boys can fire up, rip in. It's going to be pumping out there. Our home game out there this week. I'd imagine it'll be close enough to fool the Dogs fans' travel. That's kind of out their way as well. So it's going to be a cracker out there on Sunday.
I think it'll be well marketed. As well across the NRL and across Fox as well.
Yep.
Also, we have tickets to give out for the game.
Oh yeah,
we do. We have tickets to give out, and if you come this far on the podcast, you deserve one.
Yep.
All you need to do to get these tickets is send us a code word into our Instagram inbox. What is that code word?
The code word is should be Voldemort.
Voldemort. If you send us the word Voldemort into our Instagram inbox, we will sort you out with tickets.
Yep. 40 odd to give away.
Yeah, so we've got a fair few to give away. So get in there. Probably about 2 per person, I think, at the moment.
Double pass.
Double pass to the game if you comment Voldemort in win, learn or draw. Yep. And you've listened this far as well. So
absolutely.
we know you're an astute listener.
Yeah, hope to see you out there. And I also almost forgot, so this is obviously Galvin Bowl.
Yep.
So the winner of this game will actually receive the bowl that his hair was cut in. So plenty to play for both clubs.
Wow.
Who will win the Galvin Bowl?
Very exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. Yeah, it'll be a tough one, but if we can lift and play like we did against the Chooks, or play like we have at our peak this year, we can 100% win the game.
Yep. Let's go.
Definitely.
Giddy up.
And then finally, tackle 6, just wanted to touch on the weekend that I just had. So prior to the Penrith game, obviously you were down in Adelaide on a Bucks.
Yes, I was.
Absolute rip snorter of a Bucks, or how'd you go?
No, mate, it was good.
Yeah.
Had a good time. A little bit of everything. Wineries. Winery rave on Friday.
Oh.
Laser tag.
Oh.
Which I hadn't played in about 15 years.
Yeah, okay.
And then the showdown, the AFL, the Port versus Crows game, which was an absolute blowout. But, mate, there was something for everyone. Had a good time. But, good to be back. And obviously had a huge amount of FOMO missing out on the Beer, Footy and Food Festival.
Yeah, so I went to the Beer, Footy and Food Festival with my lovely young family
Yes.
and another family. And can I just tell you, there was a good win, learn or draw representation. Few hats there.
Yep. Really?
Lockie Pringle was there. Yeah, a couple
Nice.
of people come up, say g'day.
How good's that?
To me, which my daughter was just really, finally she's proud of me. She's 18 months old, but a few people came up, shook my hand, said, love the potty, which was
How
great.
good's that?
Was there with my American mate, Nick, who was like, what's going on? I'm like, we got a podcast. And he's like, wow, like you had a few people come up. And I'm like, mate, if there's anywhere in the world where a few people are going to come up and say that, it's at a rugby league nuffy, day where there's beer, footy and food.
Yeah.
Like it was the perfect environment for it. Budgie Smuggler did this activation pre-Newtown Jets game where they had about 20 blokes in Budgie Smugglers play bull rush against like 10 security guards. Lockie Pringle MC'd it. It was
nice.
So funny.
Did he have his hat on?
He didn't have our hat on, unfortunately. Missed trick. But he did have a hat on.
Yeah.
So he was
That's good. Sun smart, which we love.
It was one of the best activations I've ever seen. It was so funny.
That is good.
It was so
on paper,
good.
that sounds very funny. And he would have done a great job bringing that to life.
He was a really good MC. Like Tigers, get on board. He is, in the words of KO, get on board.
Yep.
He's a good talent. And I did also see Matty out there behind the bloke bar. Now, if I wasn't so astute with my vision, I wouldn't have known it was Matty because he genuinely looked like the Unabomber. He had big sunnies on and a hood all the way over that you could only see his mouth. I was like,
Kenny from South Park.
Incognito.
Yeah, it was more because I was sick, and obviously I turned out to be so sick that I missed the Monday show yesterday. I actually was in hospital, but I definitely shouldn't have gone. The other reason I went is because we had a bloke stand there, and I had to make sure it was all up and running, and all my friends were actually bartending there. So I just had to make sure it was all good. I normally love a chat. I'll chat with anyone. I'll chat like literally anyone at any time, but I was not interested on Saturday. I was so sick, and I successfully avoided most people I didn't know, which was great. So yeah, that will never happen again. You'll never see me like that again. I'm not being rude, but I was saving everyone from sickness. It was shocking.
You were doing the right thing. You shook my hand though, so thanks for that. That's probably why I've got a lurgy. No, it was good to see you through. I actually sensed it from you. I was like, this poor bloke is very under the weather.
You did mention it to me when we spoke. You're like, yeah, Matty looked like he'd seen better days.
Yes, exactly. It was he was going about as well as South Sydney, I'd say.
Oh, jeez, that's a bit harsh.
He was in awesome.
I was going better than them.
It was good to see the bloke activation out there as well. And
very good.
Bunch of other beer tents out there as well. So such a good day. We should definitely go next year.
No, absolutely.
Set up a little tent ourselves.
Yeah, or release a beer.
Win, learn or draft.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
Let's do it.
We should get that going. Just on Lockie Pringle as well. In your absence next week,
yes,
he will be co-hosting the show with me. Back to normal time next Monday night. We'll be recording that. So, hey, questions for Lockie Pringle. You don't get a hold of him too often.
No.
But we certainly don't on this show.
He's in the inner circle of the club as well.
He is. So let us know in the comments. We'll get to some of the best ones for next week. But looking forward to having him on. He's obviously a big friend of the show, and he'll do a great job.
One of the most suitable replacements I could think of, Hammy.
And just the depth
tall,
of the podcast.
handsome.
Yep.
Gift to the
media
gab.
darling. Yep.
Triple M.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a perfect replacement.
The list goes on. Yeah.
On that note,
yes.
Let's go to an ad break. All right. So very exciting. No, we're a bit tight on time, so we will fly through these.
That's okay.
But I don't know if you noticed, there's a big gap in the run sheet.
Mind the gap.
So mind the gap. I have put, there is text below because I didn't want you to get confused.
Yeah.
He's got no top 05 here.
Thanks for the clarification.
In actuality, I do. It was just white text. So I'm going to make this black text now. So
I'm just going to close that.
You can close that if you want. Don't close it fully because it might turn off.
Yes, and we don't want that.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
I need it for raw emotion.
So as I kind of teased before, and if you want to hear the tease, go back and have a listen. I want to run through the best West Tigers revenge games from when a player leaves the club unceremoniously.
This is an outstanding top 05.
The top 05 revenge games. I had to say it like that.
Yeah.
I've been Gene myself. I've been practicing that in the mirror. So it's a count up.
Yep.
Remembering we start at 1 and we go up to 05. So number 1, Tigers versus Bulldogs 2018. Who would the revenge be against there?
Tigers, Dogs 2018. Had we just welcomed Josh Reynolds to our club? Or
Josh Reynolds played in the
Yeah,
game.
we're talking about someone who went to the other team.
A Tigers player who was playing for the Bulldogs in 2018.
A Tigers
but playing
player.
for us in 2017 and left unceremoniously.
Unceremoniously. That could really be anyone, couldn't it?
Triple M breakfast. That might help.
Oh, Woodsy. Jeez.
Tigers, Bulldogs, round 12, 2018. It was a 14-10 win to the Tigers.
Cop that, Woodsy.
Benji was playing.
Yep.
He put Corey Thompson over with one of the best right to left balls I've ever seen. Because you know Benji's got that real touch footy flair about him. It was a proper centre pass to a wing in touch footy and just put Corey Thompson over on the left sting. Reynolds played as well. It was very almost like on Yippee Beans coming on and playing in hooker.
Yep.
But yeah, we won 14-10. Do you know what's funny? Josh Reynolds, maybe a couple of years later, announced his retirement from professional rugby league. It was revealed that he selflessly gave up his top 30 spot at the Bulldogs to sign Toby Sexton.
Yeah, there you go.
So what goes around comes around, right?
Yeah.
So poor old Toby Sexton.
Selflessly gave up his spot to Lockie Young.
I don't know if he gave it up, but yeah. Yeah, that's full circle moment there for poor old Sexy.
If that's number 1, we're in for a treat here.
Woodsy, number 1, 14-10 learn to the Tigers.
Yep.
Unlucky Woodsy. Number 2, Moses. Tigers versus Eels 2018 as well.
Yep.
So Moses did leave 2017, mid-season 2017. We did play the Eels back end of 2017, but that doesn't count because it's mid-season. So we're talking about the next year. So we lost the revenge game 17-16 in 2017. We learned, sorry.
Yep.
But we did beat them Easter Monday, round 4, 2018. Beat them 30-20. We were wearing those Stay Kind jerseys that had the blue fade on them. Kevin Nagama is who I always
springs to mind of that one.
So one of my personal favourite moments, we had a couple of superstars linking up for a try. Peter Godinay with a short ball to Matt Eisenhuth.
Peter Godinay. Yeah. What a player.
Matt Eisenhuth crashed over to make it 26-6. So we were flying that day.
Yep.
Big Easter Monday, big crowd. Really, really dampened Mitch Moses' day. Would have been very happy to, come away with a win with the Parramatta Eels on Easter Monday in 2018, but unfortunately learned at the hand of the Tigers. So another big revenge game for us. That's number 2.
Like it.
Number 3.
What year?
2017. Round 1.
Round 1, 2017.
Yeah, this is a big one. In fact, all the focus was on this player pre-game.
Against?
South Sydney.
South Sydney. Left the Tigers. Oh, Benji?
Close. Robbie Farah.
Robbie
left at the end of 2016.
Yep.
We absolutely creamed them 34-18.
Yep.
So this was I think we had Matt McKilrick in hooker. Obviously let Farah go very unceremoniously, as you would remember.
JT.
2016. Teddy, Moses and Brooks all scored. So everyone was playing well. Moses Sully had his debut. In jersey number 21. He scored as well. GI hurt his knee in the first 10 minutes and then played the rest of the game for some reason.
I remember
played
that.
on the wing and they just kept running it at him.
Yep.
And scoring tries. And then he actually scored a try. Basically fell over the line right on half time. We won, even though the great Bryson Goodwin scored himself a hat-trick.
Wow.
On the left wing.
High scoring affair.
34-18, yeah. Noffel was marking him, so Don't know how he scored a hattie, but anyway, less said about that, the better. Number 3, not sure if that shocked you. But,
Number 3, no, it did. Always does.
So far, we've got Woodsy, Moses and Farah.
Yep.
All winning our first game against them the following year.
Yep.
So
strong start.
Number 4.
Yes. Year.
Manly last year.
Talau?
Brooksy.
Brooksy.
Round 25 last year. We didn't play them till round 25.
I remember.
So I was at Leichhardt Oval.
Yep. This was a great night.
We won 34-26, which put us in contention to not win the spoon.
Yep.
So they were up 16-0 after 22 minutes. I'm not sure if you remember that. They were all over us.
Yep.
Turbo did everything he possibly could to get Manly home. But Latu and Sam Weller both scored to exact their own revenge on Manly.
Yep.
34-26 winners in the end at that game, and that obviously put us in contention to not win the spoon and go into spoon bowl.
Before we got hammered by 35 points.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great night at Leichhardt. I went with the Eagle, Ella, from that I worked with at Sports.
Yep.
And she was pretty confident going into it. So she's got a big collection of enormous, like A1 cardboard heads of players.
Oh, yes.
And she got a special Luke Brooks one printed up just to troll me and other Tigers fans that evening, and had it up on the hill, and then they lost. So
Didn't work well.
Yeah, it was great stuff. So cop that.
So yeah, cop that, Ella.
Yeah.
And yeah, Brooksy coming in at number 4. So again,
wow,
like this is pretty, succinct data here.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not pulling these out of my hat.
No, you're not.
So these
Great
are
hat, by the way.
Great hat. Yeah. $40.
Yeah.
50 postage.
If we do them again.
If we do them again. We got to hear the calls for them.
Yeah.
You've got to get in the inbox and say Voldemort and I want a hat.
Yeah.
And then, you're on the right track.
And tag Walker Noodles.
And tag Walker Noodles. So to recap, we got Woodsy, Moses, Farah and Brooksy beat them all.
Yep.
In their first game in opposite colours.
Yep.
So
sucked in.
Who do you reckon's coming in at 05?
It's probably got to be, I think it's only got to be one person.
Yeah. It is.
And he's had a pretty good career, but just, how good could it have been if he had stayed at the club? Could have been anything. It's got to be James Tedesco.
05 is James Tedesco.
Yeah.
Teddy signed with the Roosters in 2017, round 1, 2018. I think the Roosters were about 98 cents to win this game. We were about $157.
Yeah.
It was impossible for us to beat this star-studded team.
Yep.
They ended up winning the comp that year, right?
Yep.
Out at Accor Stadium, ANZ as it was then, it was a 10-8 win to the Tigers. So Teddy dropped the ball with a line wide open.
Yep.
So he had an absolute disaster of a game, and we scored with a very scrappy try down the right wing to Corey Thompson. Featured in this list a few times.
He has.
You've also, 2018, we beat Woodsy, Moses and Teddy all in that year after they all left the club. Don't remember a lot of articles being written about that.
Lazy journalism is what I call that.
Lazy journalism. But yes, Tui Lolohea kicked the winner from the sideline.
Tigers legend
in fullback. So there you go. Top 05.
I like that.
And that is like raw data. ROAR. Shout out quickly before we go into the ROAR of the emotion kind.
Yep.
Princey and LaFranchi in 2007 when they went to the Titans. Beat us both times.
Okay. Yep.
Benji as well. Both times he left the Tigers, beat us. So with the Dragons in 2014, won there, and then with South in 2021, won both those games. So he
should have kept him.
But the good news here is that he knows how to win a revenge game as well.
He does.
So
look out, lucky.
Honestly, if I had a house that the bank didn't own, I'd be putting it on the West Tigers to beat the Bulldogs this week. Gamble responsibly.
Yep, like it. Well, that's a great top 05.
Thank you.
And a pertinent one, topical with what's going on this weekend.
Yeah, I tried to keep it nice and topical.
Yeah, how does he keep up with the news like that? Great stuff. All right, we're going to go now into raw emotion. It's spelled ROAR because that's the noise that a tiger makes, obviously. It's not rocket science, people.
I'm starting to get it too.
Yeah. By the end of the season, you will understand why that's what it's called.
Yep.
We're going to get into a couple here. I've got a guy that we haven't heard from in a little while to kick us off, actually. Pooper, friend of the show.
No wind issues this time?
No wind issues. So that's why I'm happy.
Excuse the pun.
Yeah. Well, he might have some, but didn't affect the audio on this occasion. So let's go to him. He gave us his thoughts at 7:34 on Saturday.
Well, I fucking wasn't expecting that. I got up at about the 60th minute mark and I was like, I'm going to go make dinner. Come back at like 5 minutes to go and it's jumped from 18 to 2 to 36 to 2. And I had my dinner in my hand and then I was going to eat it on the couch and watch the rest of the game, and I turn around and I ate it in the kitchen because I was sad. Get a bit of an emotion in there because it's raw emotion, ROAR. That was my emotion. It was sad. And just quietly, thank fuck Thomas Jenkins didn't play like 05 Andrew Johns, because I probably would have been even more sad. Anyway, go the Tigers. Row.
Poor old Pooper. Not a lot of punch in that round at the end there. Had to eat his dinner back in the kitchen.
You know things are serious when you turn around and eat your dinner in the kitchen.
It was that kind of night, wasn't it? Where
Obviously not an open plan house
well, I'm not sure.
with
actually.
the kitchen in the lounge room.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Well, I mean, must be nice, Pooper, to be able to go into another room and have the kitchen
Not
elsewhere.
the studio then, Pooper? Things going well? All
yeah,
right.
things going quite well for Pooper.
Fair enough.
So it's not all doom and gloom for him, but good to hear from him. Another friend of the show has reached out. Thomas Pooley.
TP.
Good to have him back on board. TP. So over to him. He had a big day. And in fact, a few listeners did, because obviously there's a big countdown on the day as well. So he's got a couple of synergies with the game that we saw, and also that particular countdown.
Hey fellas, just heard Don't Dream It's Over come in at number 5 or 6 on the hottest 100 of all time. But I am dreaming it's over because it looks like season 2026 will be the premiership year for the West Tigers. In 2025. While we might finish top 16, looks like we're out of finals contention again. But we are learning. The effort again tonight I thought was strong. Obviously some edge defence issues with Toa and Skelton. And the attack without Buller doesn't look as punchy. But Penrith just suffocated us, the Harvard of the South, as many will say. And we got a good lesson tonight.
Yep.
And I know that you put up a snap of Jalen Hurts saying you either win or you learn. And there's a lot of parallels between the West Tigers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Big time.
Philadelphia, obviously the city of brotherly love.
Yep.
And obviously we are the family club with two great sets of brothers.
Great
the Mays
point.
and the Finest.
Well said.
So
And the
that's one
Laulelis.
thing we can take out of him.
Yep.
And, Philadelphia lost their first Super Bowl before they learned and went home and took over the Chiefs, who were obviously referee assisted. Not like Penrith were tonight, but obviously that Isaac Tungo put down, ridiculous.
Great point.
True.
But yeah, back to the drawing board this week, and grudge match next week against Canterbury. Let's take them down.
Well said, Tom Pooley. Forgot about that. We've got to give Nathan Cleary his flowers for that great kick. But in what world was that grounded correctly by Isaac Tungo?
That Tungo,
He bounced like a basketball.
honestly, we're talking about NFL here. We may as well be talking about NBA as well. That was a genuine bounce. Also, talking of NFL again, Cleary's pass out on that left wing there. That was about as forward as you can get.
Yeah, it's just,
Every week, Hammy.
any danger.
Any danger of a bit of a rubber the green.
Yeah.
Rubber the orange.
Rubber the Blake.
Rubber the Blake green.
Yeah.
Great player. Really
Not bad.
rated him.
Bit of chat about him becoming a coach at the moment. But
Solid. He'd be a great coach.
yeah. Thank you, Tom Pooley. Great to hear
well
from
done,
you.
TP.
This one comes in from Freddie. Raises some salient points. So over to you, Freddie.
Debut.
Fuck me, gentlemen. Jesus Christ, what a comprehensive educational experience at the hands of the Penrith faculty. Look, boys, that could qualify for Hexet, given how comprehensive that education was. Can somebody please get on the phone to Albo and ask him if the upcoming debt relief of 20% applies to the West Tigers? Because please.
There we go. Hex debt relief for Tigers fans.
Yeah,
It's a great point, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, if you get this educated, you're going to have to pay for it somehow. So, yeah. Albo, over to you.
It don't come easy.
Actually, Albo, while we've got you, do you mind flicking Campbelltown Sports Stadium $100 million?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that'd be really handy.
Yep.
And maybe getting Walker Noodles here as well. If you,
That's right.
Yeah.
And
15th mention. Of the
good
show.
luck in the Spoon Bowl in a couple of weeks, Albo, as well, against the Titans.
Yeah.
So
Good luck to you.
good luck to you.
luck to you.
All right, let's get back to a couple of the blue chippers.
Thanks, Freddie.
Yeah,
Well
thank
put.
you, Freddie. Good debut. Maybe next time, though, don't send me a video of the audio. Just send me the audio because it'll come through a bit clearer. You had some good points, but it was a little bit hard to hear.
Sounded like you did it in a Coke can or something.
Yeah. Down one of it's almost like you sent it in on a like one of those can phones, literally with a bit of string on the end of it. Some great points, well made, but acoustically could have been better. Something to work on for next time. We're here to learn. All right, we're going to go to Tom Backfence Brown.
Oh, we got a couple of goats left.
Couple to go. So here we go. Over to you, Backfence.
Hey, Hammy. Hey, Morty. It's Thomas Backfence Brown here. Feeling pretty raw. That's ROAR.
He gets it.
Tiger Mates. Just got back from the Tigers' heartland of the Southern Highlands, back to the Tigers' heartland of the Inner West, 2040. And man, yesterday that was rough. That was hard. Just going through it the whole time, and I was just hoping something would come through. I was just hoping it would work, like right to the end. And man, I got no words to say. Like, how the hell did the Hoodoo Gurus What's My Scene, but the What's My Team version that would play every time you played Rugby League 2 on the PlayStation 2.
What a good point.
How the hell did that not make the hottest 100 of Australian songs?
That's
That is
a bit
a
crazy.
joke.
Outrageous.
That song defined a generation of Rugby League video game players. I mean, the world is a joke. The world is a joke.
Well put.
Hard to
Oh, yeah,
argue.
the Tigers played yesterday. No comment. Get on the Say Barge. He looked pretty good. God, I love that man. West Tigers till I die. 2040. Let's bloody go. All aboard the Say Barge.
Way. Yeah, he's obviously a bit flat.
Yeah.
I understand that. Good news though, the wheels are in motion. The Say Barge is in motion for the tattoo. Will Rudlin, tattoo artist, is 100% on board.
Great.
Basically, we've got a quote. He is sorting us out because he's an absolutely top bloke. We've got a design in the works as well. So it is all happening. What we need to now is over to you, West Tigers, is to make sure you finish in the top 16.
Yeah.
So
do not let us down.
don't let us down because this is happening sometime in September where I poignantly put the other day, that's where we take our break from education.
Yeah, like it.
Yeah.
Now, he did sound a bit flat there, as you touched on, Backfence. Someone else who sounded a bit flat, the Emerald.
no.
He sent 2 through here, so don't panic on the first one. But first up, he's 6:43 a.m. That's the Reece Fainu slot on a Monday morning. He sounded flat as a tack.
Hey boys,
Oh.
it's the Emerald. Yeah. Not much to say. It's tough to watch. So tough. Energy levels are low on a Monday. Probably going to be low all week. Maybe even next week. After seeing what the Dogs just did to Manly. Won't talk shit about our boys. I won't do it. I love our boys. I love our club. Tigers forever. Sadness. Please, not forever.
That's the first one.
Holy
Have you ever heard him that
moly.
flat?
No.
I've never heard him that flat. Flatter than Nathan Cleary's pass on the weekend.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how flat he's standing there.
Let's move forward then.
Yeah. But he went again at 9:08 a.m. and he had a little bit more energy.
Just quickly, speaking of flat, I watched a clip that someone on Twitter was pulling together about how far behind the advantage line our forwards are receiving the ball.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Penrith receive them at the advantage line every single time, and that makes a big difference.
It does.
So, Benji, if you're listening, not that I'm one to give you advice.
We should
but
retweet that clip or something.
even on Rugby League 26, if you double tap pass, you give a flat ball rather than one back, and that helps with momentum. So.
Yeah. That's when the game's not glitching and you've got a dummy half in place.
That's right.
Yeah. So,
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, back to you.
No,
Reece
good point. But back to
Fainu.
Reece. He recovers a little bit better at 9:08 a.m.
Oh, good.
Just to top off the morning, depressed as it is on a Monday, that first voice recording would have been very sad. Just put on the buy round with old Jimmy Graham. I've got Big Jimmy I've got Michael Rat Pack Clicky Chamis and Charlie White saying that we're the worst club in the last 10 years. Get off our dicks, please. I can't take it anymore.
I did see that. They're kind of doing the cumulative ladder for the last decade of rugby league. So very sad to hear. Whilst not overly surprising, but also sad to hear we're
not top 16.
I think we got the spoon in that one as well.
In the decade-long ladder.
Yeah. Geez, they've looked after the Dolphins there. They've only been here for, what,
Interesting.
2 or 3 years?
Charlie White, would have thought he was a friend of the show. I used to work with him at Triple M as well, but there you go.
Jeez.
I'll have a word to him.
Yeah,
Don't
please
worry.
do.
Oh, don't worry. It's good to hear him come back.
Yeah.
Nice and strong.
Bit more energy, bit more lead in the pencil. He needed a bit of prodding, didn't he?
Probably a cough sip. You know, he has his little cough sip normally.
Cough sip there. Don't forget your cough sip next week, Reece.
Whereas I didn't hear it in audio note 1.
No, definitely
cough
not.
sip got him over the line.
That's right. But that's Raw Emotion. If you want to be part of it, head to the Instagram DMs and send us a voice note. If you can't do it, just request. Just go, I want to send one. We'll accept you and fire away. But thank you for all those who got involved. Some honourable mentions as always.
Yep.
Troy Maguire, Elijah Howe, Stubbs, he had one as well.
Yep.
And Adam Atwell. We'll make sure we get to you next time. Thank you though for getting involved.
Right, let's go to a quick ad break and wrap it up. Okay, I was actually watching on YouTube the other day when the ad break thing happens.
Yeah.
And no ad break happens, obviously, and it's not that bad because
Yeah.
it's quite short.
Yeah.
Really. Like it's not as long as the ad break is on the audio.
Of course. But
You know what I mean?
you do need to have a little pause there to slot the
We do.
the ad in.
We do.
Yeah.
So you're heading out to the Combank School of Arts.
I'll
this
be
week
there
to
with
watch
Matty.
Galvin Bowl with Matty. Matty finally getting some accolades for all the work he's put into this show.
Yep.
A free ticket
Yep.
to the footy and a hat.
I don't know if I agreed to free, but
Matty, how are you feeling about the game? You excited?
Oh, I am now. I didn't know I was going until a few hours ago, so I was
You're welcome.
planning to sit down. But yeah, going out
You're
to-
welcome from me. Cause
Yeah. Thanks for going overseas, mate. I appreciate it.
No, you're really welcome.
I'm keen to I'm mostly keen to see the Galvin reaction of the crowd when he runs out, when he touches the ball, when he comes up on the screen, etc.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, well, enjoy, fellas. And really looking forward to hearing what Lockie Pringle has to input on this pod next week in this very seat.
Yep, he's already preparing a top 05. I'm informed, so
I'd love to hear that.
Might even get a live rendition of "Learn" for you as well.
Oh, tell him to bring his guitar.
Yeah.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
You got it from home.
Yes, I'll be in the US next week. Hopefully back on deck for the following week. We have a Moses M bit around
We do.
anyway, so
Yep, which is
maybe
good.
a delayed potty the following week. But
Yep.
we'll get this up ASAP Rocky.
Yes.
And
Rocky Pringle.
Rocky Pringle. Very well done, Hammy. Top 16.
Here we come.
Let's go.